All right, how's it going, everybody? Angel Abundance here. Welcome to the AlphaStrong Network. This is a brand new channel that's going to be dedicated to all things Alpha Strong and what we have going on. We are a brand new organization. We are dedicated on just providing you guys great content, all from a biblical perspective. Not everyone's going to agree with what we have going on, but that's okay. You don't have to listen if you don't want to. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. So it's all good. Um, this is going to be um, a channel dedicated on all things, faith, and everything that we do is all going to be done from a Christian biblical perspective. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, just so you know who I am. I'm just tell you a little bit. I'll bring you guys a lot more information about my background and kind of what I'm all about and what my history is and all that. I'm really nobody, but um, people want to know, who's talking, who the talking head is. But any case, I'm born and raised in Orange County, California. Grew up in the ghetto in Santa Ana, very primarily Hispanic area. High crime, drugs, gangs, the whole deal. Um, Pretty much just in the ghetto, right? And then, luckily, my mom moved us out of that area and moved us, down to the suburbs. So I was able to kind of just get a different perspective on life, and I've had a very, very crazy, crazy life. You guys will get to know me a little bit better, but when after high school, pretty much I went to technical school, like a technical college, to learn all about computers, building computers, and then also all about like communication, telecommunications, networking, all that kind of stuff. So I've always been techie. I guess you could say I've always been kind of a nerd in that sense. Our school in Missionville High School in down south Orange County, we had basically like a TV production studio. We had our own channel, TV channel, and everything. So I was involved in that program, as well as the ag program, the agriculture program, FFA, Future Farmers of America. But that being involved in the TV production was amazing. Like it kind of really just showed me what's all these crazy cool things and editing and directing and all that stuff. Everything that has to do with video production and movies and TV or whatever, film and whatnot. Um, After that, went away to Bible college, just messed around, had a crazy life. Came back, and then 2003, early 2003, got a job. I did a bunch of odd jobs. I've done all kinds of crazy stuff, from working at PetSmart to being a gardener to being project manager for a landscape company to being, working at Jiffy Lube. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff and everything in between. So, but when uh, when I started my career, my real career, what I've been doing for the last 20 months, 20 months, 20 years, I got a job at a mortgage company. So I was in basically mortgage for the past 20 years. Started out in the default servicing space. Basically, I was the repo man. Okay, if you didn't pay, my job was to basically evict you and sell your house. And that was basically what I did. Is I managed a foreclosure portfolio of foreclosure properties around the country, traveling around the country, just selling different real estate assets. But then for the last, well, actually, I had a really, really cool, had a really good career, and it was crazy after the 2008 meltdown and everything else. But it afforded me some great opportunities to really, get involved with developing technology and whatnot. I've always had a really great, um, eye for technology. And not only that, but like an eye for process and process improvements and efficiency. And I was always tagged for those types of things. I learned to just be very, very, very efficient. And so when it came time to design a system or to automate certain processes and things like that, then they always tag me to be a part of the design team, testing team, UAT, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of how I kind of started my career in the technology space. For the past 8 years, I've been I've worked my way up to become director of IT program management, working on multi-million dollar software development projects, managing a team of project managers, program managers for a large, very, very large financial institution, digitizing the modern lending space. So we're basically revolutionizing, blending. Instead of just everything paper and antiquated, analog processes, we're digitizing everything. We're automating everything, making the user experience super, super smart, easy, intuitive, and just with the latest and greatest of technology, using data, to make the process super easy for our consumers. Just a great overall user experience, a digital first experience. So um, that's what I've been doing for the past 8 years. It's been fantastic, and I love it. And that's what I want to continue to do. But I want to focus more on like now blockchain and other. I want to still stay in the financial technology sector, fintech, but doing other things. Along with that is this what we're doing here, the AlphaStrong Network, and what we're trying to do in building people out, building out this organization, building up leaders is going to be amazing. Okay, so this is what now my life is dedicated to, is building the next generation or empowering the next generation of Christian leaders to impact and influence this world for Jesus Christ and help make Him known. And ultimately, we want to raise up leaders and really teach them practical life skills, entrepreneurship, financial stewardship, just stewardship in general, all kinds of stewardship, um, branding, marketing, you know, finding your purpose, finding your why, just personal development, leadership, all that stuff, everything that has to do with that. That's what we're going to be about. And so this channel is a way to kind of provide that outlet for a lot of the content that we're creating. I have a book coming out. It's called the Alpha Plan. I'll share more about that in another episode. And then also I have multiple books coming out, but that'll be the first one that's coming out here in the next few weeks. And then also, I'm a financial coach. I'm a certified financial coach, Dave Ramsey certified financial coach. I created my own courses because there was some other things that I wanted to teach, mainly about the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. Obviously, I love crypto. I'm going to teach about crypto. I'm going to talk about crypto on this channel, and really not so much from the speculative, just super crazy trading that is going on right now, but more so from a long-term financial stability, macroeconomics type of stuff, like where really the future of finance is going, what blockchain technology and crypto really was designed for, and what it can do, the way that it gives people financial sovereignty, and understanding that all fiat currency to the history of humanity has gone to zero. So why do we think that is not going to happen to the dollar? We're seeing it now, 8% inflation, which is a totally arbitrary and subjective number. We know they're just pulling that number out of nowhere and making stuff up, but it's probably closer to 20, 30, 40%. So look, I believe in America. I think America can still overcome and be the greatest country in the world, continue to be the greatest country in the world. But we need to stay ahead of this technology. We need to stay ahead of this innovation and make sure that we are putting the right types of controls in place for safety and things like that, but more so to make sure that we have the advantage in this space, because we can help drive where the technology should go to help give people freedom and give people financial sovereignty and control over their money and their destiny, their financial futures and all that stuff. That's the financial courses that I teach. That's what it's all about. But anyways, I do have a bunch of courses and different things that are going to be coming out here soon. I'll be announcing it on this channel. There's a couple of shows that we have going on. I did want to talk about that just because we want to make sure you guys are aware of what's happening. We're going to be bringing other content in the future, but for right now, I have basically 3 shows that I'm working on right now. First and foremost is a show we call Faith Tech Finance. So Faith Tech Finance, and here's a little idea of kind of what it might look like. Obviously, you saw my little title card here, so we might drop some stuff here. We might just give you guys a little bit of a look of what it might feel like. If we, let's say, have an interview with someone else, and we might need to bring them in and to talk about stuff, so we might bring things in like this. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff that we're doing. Might have their guest name on there or something. Who knows, right? We can. There we go. So, might need to bring the person in here like that. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. So, anyways, that's just one idea that we have. So for Faith Tech Finance, it's gonna be all things faith, finance, and technology. And look, with faith, you can talk about anything, right? So that anything about technology, we're gonna be talking about, and all things finance. So just to show where I can talk about my perspective, I can bring guests on and really just give you guys a whole, view of what's really going on. Bring you guys the latest in news about what's happening in crypto, what's happening in technology, what's happening in the financial world, the markets, things like that. We also are going to be talking about things that are going on in faith and who's doing cool stuff, who's doing evangelistic stuff, who's getting the message of Jesus out there, and who's really putting in work. We want to highlight the good work that's being done. I know people don't want to do that, for not wanting to be proudful or prideful or just not letting your right hand, know what your left hand is doing and things like that. I totally get it. Absolutely. But I think it's a disservice that we're doing to the world and to, the people that are doing the work, because people need to see that, Christians aren't just all a bunch of hateful, bigoted, right-wing nationalist, crazy people, that are storming the Capitol. You know, we're good-hearted people, and I think the Christian community, gives probably more than everyone else, and we probably do the most philanthropic work, and we should be highlighting that stuff. We should be highlighting the work that people are doing in the name of Jesus, because that's what it's all about, the love that we're spreading. So, who knows? We might be talking about that kind of stuff too. I don't want to just be talking about, big name gurus, from the secular world. We should be highlighting people that are doing great work for Jesus, and highlighting the work, the ministries that's being done, so that people can support it, because that's what it's about. Like, we should be sharing our resources to give back and promote, these ideals and values that drive us, right? So, anyways, that's kind of what Faith Tech Finance is all about. The other show is it's a crypto show. It's gonna be all crypto, okay? 8K crypto. So 8K crypto. The 8K crypto show will be talking about all things crypto, including the metaverse and NFTs. Super excited about what's happening in the metaverse. I am a landowner, a virtual landowner. I have a lot of digital real estate. I'm going to continue to purchase digital real estate. I think that's the future. And I'm going to talk to you guys about the Digital Jesus Project and what we have going on with the Digital Jesus Project. It's something that, it's near and dear to my heart. We're going to continue to do this kind of stuff. But I'm going to save that one for later, because there's a lot of cool stuff going on with that. And then the other show that I want to do will be strictly finance. So it'll be all things related to kind of what we're teaching. So while one thing's just focused on crypto, I think another one's going to be focused on like debt and getting out of debt and making money, entrepreneurship, like really just focused on that piece of it, like how folks can really get control of their finances, and getting out of debt is one of the biggest things. So we're really going to be talking about those types of principles, what people can do to earn extra money, to get out of debt faster, to be able to invest and things like that. So it'll be all about finance. So I might call it, and you know what? It might also just be too about like the FIRE movement and minimalism and things like that. So I'm not sure. I'm going to come up with a name. It may be something related to FIRE, like Financial Solutions. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so those are 3 main shows that we are going to be starting right away on this particular network. We're going to be doing some other stuff with some other folks, some other business partners that I have going on, and then we'll share those things with you. We'll give you guys an inside look at some of that stuff that's going on, so you guys know what's happening, how you guys can get involved, how you guys can support us. We have a lot of cool stuff in the works, so thank you guys very much for tuning in, for watching this video. Again, it's just a quick introduction. Well, I say quick. It was a long introduction into our channel. I hope you guys stick around. Smash on that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get notified when we put out new content, and be on the lookout. AlphaStrong is coming in fast and hard and heavy, and we're going to be producing a lot of content. We're really excited about what God is doing in our lives, and how He's using what we're trying to do to help impact a lot more lives. So with that, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Peace out.